Imagine a vehicle that's not quite a car and not quite a truck, but both at the same time. A vehicle that defined utility with style and blurred the lines between practicality and performance. Now imagine that same iconic machine brought to life with modern technology, digital craftsmanship, and cutting-edge visuals, reborn in crystal-clear 8K resolution. That's the vision behind reimagining the Ford Ranchero, to pay tribute to a legendary nameplate while celebrating the future of automotive design. The Ford Ranchero is not just another vehicle from Ford's extensive lineup, it's a symbol of innovation and identity. First introduced in 1957, the Ranchero carved out a unique place in automotive history by merging the smooth handling of a car with the cargo-carrying capacity of a pickup. Its distinctive shape and purpose inspired a generation of utility vehicles and set the foundation for what we now call the lifestyle truck segment. Reimagining the Ford Ranchero in 8K means more than just applying a fresh coat of digital paint. It's about resurrecting a classic icon through a lens that captures every angle, every line, and every nuance of design detail. From chrome finishes to futuristic lighting signatures, the Ranchero in 8K is a modern vision rooted in classic heritage. A testament to how far automotive culture has evolved, yet how timeless certain designs remain. History of the Ford Ranchero. The Ford Ranchero was a revolutionary concept when it debuted in 1957. At a time when vehicles were largely categorized as either cars or trucks, Ford decided to fuse the best elements of both worlds. Based on the full-size Ford station wagon platform, the Ranchero offered a car-like ride with a pickup truck's utility. The tagline for its launch was simple yet powerful: more than a car, more than a truck. Spanning 7 generations, the Ranchero's production lasted from 1957 to 1979. In those 22 years, it evolved significantly. The first-generation model, 1957 to 1959, had an unmistakable thin design that screamed 1950s Americana. By the mid-1960s, the Ranchero shared its platform with the Ford Falcon and Fairlane, embracing a smaller, more agile form. The later generations leaned more toward muscle car styling, especially the Torino-based versions, which offered powerful V8 engines and aggressive lines. Unlike the Chevrolet El Camino, which was introduced 2 years later in 1959, the Ranchero had the advantage of being the first American car-truck hybrid. This head start helped it gain a loyal fan base, particularly among tradespeople, farmers, and those who needed a practical workhorse with a stylish presence. The Ranchero became a cultural icon through its appearances in TV shows and movies, its popularity among hot rodders, and its reputation for being both cool and capable. It was available in a variety of trims, from bare-bones work trucks to luxurious GT models with wood grain accents and plush interiors. However, as consumer preferences shifted toward full-size pickups and SUVs in the late 1970s, the Ranchero's relevance began to wane. Ford discontinued the model in 1979. Why reimagine the Ranchero? So why bring back the Ranchero now? The answer lies in a confluence of automotive trends and cultural shifts. Retro-modern designs have surged in popularity, from the Ford Bronco's bold return to the electric revival of the Hummer and Volkswagen's ID. Buzz Microbus, automakers are tapping into nostalgia to reignite passion in car culture. The Ranchero, with its distinct blend of form and function, fits perfectly into this revivalist movement. There's also a growing hunger for compact lifestyle trucks. Vehicles like the Hyundai Santa Cruz and the Ford Maverick have proven there's a market for car-based pickups that are easier to park, more fuel-efficient, and designed for urban adventurers. These trucks are not just about hauling lumber. They're about kayaks, surfboards, bicycles, and weekend getaways. A modern Ranchero could capitalize on this demand by offering vintage charm with current-day practicality. Moreover, classic vehicles are enjoying a renaissance among collectors and customizers. YouTube channels, Instagram feeds, and car shows around the world are brimming with Resto mod Rancheros, original bodies paired with modern drivetrains and tech. This community-driven enthusiasm signals a ripe opportunity for Ford to honor its past while catering to future needs. Reimagined Ranchero design in 8K. Now picture the Ranchero, reborn in stunning 8K resolution. The sharp lines, the sleek profile, the harmonious blend of vintage cues with futuristic accents. every detail meticulously rendered to create a digital masterpiece. The reimagined Ranchero takes design inspiration from its muscle car roots, but injects a modern twist that makes it relevant for today's market. At the front, it features a bold grille framed by LED matrix headlights with sequential indicators, paying homage to the quad-lamp setups of the 1970s GT models. The hood sports subtle scoops, giving it a muscular appearance. Along the sides, you'll see a smooth beltline, flush door handles, and aerodynamic contours that enhance performance and efficiency. The rear retains a classic tailgate but integrates slim LED tail lamps and a built-in step for easy access. Inside the cabin, digital renders envision a futuristic cockpit with a fully digital instrument cluster, a large infotainment touchscreen seamlessly embedded into the dashboard, and a minimalist yet premium aesthetic. Think suede, brushed aluminum, and ambient lighting. The sporty bed is versatile, equipped with modular tie-down systems, an optional built-in tonneau cover, and even solar charging pads for added tech flair. Color schemes for the reimagined Ranchero include retro-inspired hues like candy apple red, Wimbledon white, and grabber blue, alongside modern options like satin graphite, cyber orange, and midnight black. Each trim level could feature unique accents, from chrome bumpers to blackout packages for a sportier vibe. Modern features and tech. If the Ranchero were to make a true comeback, it would undoubtedly be loaded with state-of-the-art technology. Under the hood, there could be multiple powertrain options, including a turbocharged 4-cylinder for efficiency, a V6 hybrid for balance, and possibly a fully electric version to align with Ford's EV goals. Ford's Blue Cruise hands-free driving system would likely be included, offering semi-autonomous capabilities on pre-mapped highways. Safety features such as automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and 360-degree cameras would come standard. On the entertainment side, the Ranchero would be a tech haven. A Bang & Olufsen sound system, over-the-air software updates, wireless charging, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a Wi-Fi hotspot would ensure drivers stay connected on the go. Add to that smart bed features like a tailgate-integrated work surface, power outlets, and drone-compatible cargo monitoring, and you've got a lifestyle vehicle that's truly ahead of its time. For performance enthusiasts, there could be a Ranchero ST trim, complete with lowered suspension, sport-tuned dampers, performance brakes, and aggressive styling. On the flip side, an FX4 off-road package could add ground clearance, skid plates, and all-terrain tires for outdoor lovers. Potential market and competition. Who would buy a modern Ford Ranchero? The answer is surprisingly diverse. Urban dwellers looking for weekend adventure vehicles. Young professionals who want something unique and functional. Classic car fans who appreciate modern interpretations of vintage legends. Small business owners who need a light-duty hauler without the bulk of a full-size truck. In terms of competition, the reimagined Ranchero would face off against the Hyundai Santa Cruz, Ford Maverick, and perhaps even the Subaru Outback Wilderness. However, the Ranchero's retro appeal and digital rebirth in 8K would set it apart visually and emotionally. It would appeal to those who value heritage as much as innovation. Its unique design would also make it a head-turner on the street and social media. As cars continue to become more homogeneous, the Ranchero could be a breath of fresh air, a rolling conversation starter that's practical, efficient, and dripping with style. Conclusion. The Ford Ranchero was never just a car or a truck. It was a bold idea that stood the test of time. Today, as the lines between vehicle segments blur once again, there's never been a better moment to reimagine this classic icon. In stunning 8K resolution, we're able to visualize what a modern Ranchero could look like, a harmonious blend of retro charm and futuristic innovation. Whether it eventually becomes a reality or remains a digital dream, the concept of the Ranchero's return sparks excitement. It proves that classic ideas still have power in the present, especially when paired with the limitless possibilities of today's design and technology. One thing's certain, if Ford ever brings the Ranchero back, the world will be watching and the fans will be ready.